Hey guys, it's Nick from this here. Mortal Kombat 1 has almost been out for 2 months. I wanted to let the dust settle a bit before I worked out my review/final thoughts video on the game as a whole. I'll be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's get into it. I actually really enjoyed the story mode. It was probably the best one since Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, there was still a focus on time travel, but the role it played was a lot more palatable in this game. NRS took inspiration from all the MCU multiverse shenanigans for this game, as we see all sorts of craziness, like Woman Johnny Cage, Cyber Smoke, and even fusions of characters like Kano and Sonya. The ending of the game is insane, and I really enjoyed being able to select any character on the roster for this finale. I liked the whole fresh start of this era, and just different takes and origins this time around. Scorpion and Sub-Zero being brothers, Reptile and Baraka being misunderstood good guys, and all the 3D era representation we got with characters like Ashra, Havoc, Nitara, Serena, and everyone else. Liu Kang definitely makes for a more fitting Earthrealm protector, and Mortal Kombat 1's story mode shows this. People are speculating a possible story DLC, so if we get that, I'll be sure to do a separate review video. I could definitely go more in depth on the story, but I have to cover the entire game, so I'll leave it at that for now. I would go as far as saying Mortal Kombat 1's gameplay is my favorite so far. Mortal Kombat X was my favorite before, with its fast-paced gameplay and run combos. The air combos in Mortal Kombat 1 really change up the dynamic of matches, and this is such a fluid, fast-paced MK game. It really feels like each and every character has a lot of love and care put into them, as so many different characters I've used can all be nasty in a match and have infinite combo potential while paired with the different cameo fighters. I love that the 3 meter bars are back and that the Fatal Blow system was fused with the X-Ray. We still get a badass X-Ray animation, but not at a cost of 3 meter bars. Next Gen does this game a huge favor, with the intros being a seamless transition from the character select to the actual match. It's a genius idea to do it, and now people can't skip intros online anymore. Ha ha! The game looks gorgeous, the graphics being at an all-time high for Mortal Kombat. I mean, I really didn't think it could get much better from Mortal Kombat 11, but Next Gen really pushes it to even higher limits. Of course, the fatalities are gruesome, and some of my favorites we've seen in the franchise so far. A black hole fatality? A time paradox fatality? Come on, it doesn't get much better than that. The cameo system is something that grew on me. I'll admit I wasn't too keen on it when it was first announced, as I kind of just wish the effort was put into more playable characters, but I do like the system. It's very reminiscent of tag combat. It's cool seeing all the random character combinations you can come up with, like seeing Stryker and Shang Tsung work together, and just other wacky things like that. It does kind of take away from the playable characters a bit, seeing as the cameo is always there in the intros, fatal blows, outros. I do love that it brought back characters like Motaro though, and I'm excited to see what other cameos the game has in store for us. My main problem with them is when I see these characters as cameos, I just really wish they were playable. I'm looking at you, Cyborgs and Tremor. This is the first NRS Mortal Kombat game to entirely ditch the crypt. This time we got a shrine which you donate 1,000 coins to for a random unlockable item, as well as the new seasonal single-player mode, Invasions. Invasions sounded like a great idea on paper, but really just became a chore in-game. It's not fun, and you can't really practice combos like normal, as the opponents always have super armor or some ridiculous modifier to the match. You basically need to rely on armor upgrades or other OP abilities to take out your opponents. It's fun for a bit, but just turns into a mega grind fest to unlock stuff for your characters. Mortal Kombat 11's crypt was the best way to unlock things so far. It was so innovative and in-depth, and a much better immersive way to unlock things than Invasions mode. Maybe they'll kick it up a notch next season and impress me more. Now I'm going to be listing off some of my main issues with the game. I was going to include the fact they didn't have the ability to tag moves in this video, but they actually fixed that in a recent update, so kudos to you, NRS. Character mastery is a grind fest. I like the concept of it, being able to unlock things for specific characters by playing them more, but the main ways to get XP are through online matches or the invasions mode, which isn't ideal. There's also 35 tiers per character, which is a lot. I haven't even maxed out my main Baraka yet, and don't even get me started on maxing out cameos. That's even worse, as they earn even less XP per match than your playable character. Thank God cameos only go up to level 15, but still. We need some XP boost tokens or something. And here we go. The microtransaction shop is my biggest issue with this game, so much so that I even dedicated an entire video to the topic. In short, microtransactions aren't ideal, but I don't mind a microtransaction shop as long as it keeps itself under control. Mortal Kombat 11's was barely noticeable, only adding a handful of exclusive costumes in it. Mortal Kombat 1 is impossible to go without noticing it, as they constantly promote the shop and all the different costumes, gear, and color palettes in it. They sell costumes for $10 a piece in there, and of course, the notorious $12 Fatality. NRS is milking the classic skins and charging $10 a piece for them. Deception Li Mei, Deadly Alliance Sub-Zero, both added to the premium shop, with Deception Natara to join them soon. It's sad to see Warner Bros. Greed has come this far. I feel like this is slowly killing Mortal Kombat game by game. The microtransactions are just getting more and more aggressive. Mortal Kombat 1 is entirely server-based, even more so than Mortal Kombat 11. Your system needs internet to play most of the game, which is really annoying when it's prominently a single-player game that has a few multiplayer aspects. No invasions mode, towers, or even the shrine without internet. Say in 50 years' time, if NRS has the servers shut down, none of us will even be able to start up this game. What if I want to take a break from Mortal Kombat 23 and show my grandkids what I used to play back in the day? Jokes aside, it is an unnecessary decision that makes this game's lifespan even shorter. Combat League returns, and this time it's even worse, as you have to finish a 3 out of 5 set to get a win and progress. Locking cool skins behind this is sad, as I can never reach the max level. Yeah, I'm decent at the game, but all the ranked sweaty eddies live in this mode and make the skins less desirable every match I play. The good news is NRS is changing it back to best 2 out of 3 due to fan demand. My final complaint is this. Variations being gone is fine, but I wish there was a preset list for costumes. You can either select the one you like or mark your favorites and the game will cycle through the costumes at random. I loved Mortal Kombat X's way of doing it, as you could just select whatever costume you felt like on a drop-down menu when selecting a character. It's just extra steps for no reason, and if they're going to be selling all this post-game content, they should definitely tweak that to make it more player-friendly. So there we go. It's always hard to break down and review every aspect of a game, since there's so much to talk about, but that's my thoughts of Mortal Kombat 1 so far in a nutshell. Love the game, but there's always room to improve. What do you think of the latest installment? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.